Yo, 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 what's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. The Rize Podcast. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a blessed day, safe day, humble, and I hope that whatever dreams y'all set out to live and set this lifetime that y'all achieve it. It was a busy day today, but it finished good. I got to work out with my granddaughter today, spend some time with her at the gym. She started her little boxing journey today, so I hope and pray I'll be able to just spend time with her if she just come and run around and do little stuff. It was a good day. I got to see my granddaughter and spend time with her. But hope everybody in the chat doing good. Love y'all. Appreciate everybody that come over and support us. It's no us without y'all. And let's keep on moving, y'all. Let's chase that $1 million, that big scratch off, that Powerball, that Mega Million, times hard out here. This guy just won $5 million. Hey, Chop Cheese, Michael Facey in the house. He always support me. My coworker on my job. He don't know how much I really appreciate him coming in, because them guys get up early in the morning. So for him to just come on and just wave and show some love is well appreciated. Yeah. He the only one that support me. Only one. So shout out to him, man. Guys on the road doing their thing. But all right, y'all know what we do over here. Smash that like button on your way in, please, and thank you. Let me get the sponsors out of the way so we can get this party started. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions, redesigning minds, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibad.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari page. Use the code RIZE10. He's an artist. He does art. He a fighter in the ring, out of the ring. They got fights coming up, Cotton State. I'm God willing, I want to make sure I make those fights. They coming up. And we got a couple of guys at the gym, Time Machine, Malik Smalls, Old Doug Grave Digger making his pro debut. This is going down. Shout out to www.miakillerb.com. Go over to Mia page, support her in her boxing journey and her merch in her healing process. Let's get my prayer warriors for Mia Killer B, that she make a speedy recovery. Also, shout out to Richie Baby for making the intros and the edits. Apologize, we not up on the intro, but we in the building. We working on it. We grinding. We a blue collar podcast, man. If we just got one chopstick, we gonna eat this Chinese food with one chopstick. Shout out R.I.P. to John Boy, R.I.P. to Miss Tanya, Van Charles Williams Jr. Shout out the Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, aka Miss Olivia Pope. Shout out the EOE Education Over Everything, my brother movement. Shout out the Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Miss Yaya, Miss Sher Whitley, Melody Queen, 27, Miss Mona. Shout out to all you guys. I say a prayer for the whole chat. Every morning I wake up and before I go to bed, I say a prayer for everybody in the chat. I'm not selfish with mine. Shout out the AO clothing line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and clothing line. Don't forget to go over to the RizePodcast.com. Use the code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. Get them Smoothie King shirts for the summer. Come on, y'all. Let's pump it up. Right back at y'all with another one. Get them Smoothie King shirts. And shout out the Richie Threads, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and clothing line. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do. Don't forget to go down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your services such as 12 rolls for $7. Last but not least, official gear boxing. All the fighters wearing it. You know what I mean? I got some fresh gear. Turk and Ali Sheik and them sent me too. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for them to cut the check. But we going to do with the merch first. On the count of 3, y'all can say it with me. And the place to be is Smoothie King. 1, 2, 3. Box. Bam. Raw. How y'all doing? Yeah, how y'all doing? Let me go over and shout out everybody. Stretched Out Boxing. And shout out to Stretched Out Boxing too for the fire hat, man. And the letter of authenticity. Ace is the place of the Helping Hardware store. Melody Queen 27. Look out for the best loungewear, pajamas. Be sure to visit, y'all. Be sure to visit hangoutwear.com. Let's lounge in style. Use the code MELANIN for 10% off. I repeat, use code MELANIN for 10% off. Michael Facey in the building. Chop cheese. Yeah, Melody Queen 27. I was glad my daughter brought her past. You know, I've been wanting to bring her past. Now I'm waiting for my son to bring my grandson, you know, past so I could spend quality time with them and create some memories. So when God called me home, you know, they can have some memories of their grandfather, because that's what it's all about, passing the torch to the next generation. Thomas Hill, 2267. Let me see who else in here. See who else in here. On the way in, hit the like button, please and thank you. Yo. Lord's 4500. Reels, Daddy him. What it do, champ? Reels in the building. What it do, man? Appreciate y'all, man. It's 4 or 5 in here. We gonna do what we do. We gonna handle our business. We chopping it up tonight on the chopped cheese tip. Roy Jones wants Benevidez versus Usyk. Your thoughts? And is Zuffa taking over? This one smell good. What's y'all thoughts? D33284. What it do, champ? Yeah, what y'all think, man? Benevidez doing his thing. You know, I call him Tech 9. Yeah, Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. Real's daddy, him, with a dude champ. Thanks for the color in the chat. I've been said David versus Usyk. Roy trying to steal my swag. I feel you, champ. Yeah. Y'all see what I'm rapping. Yeah, Baltimore. You know what I mean? Baltimore. Yeah. Let's go, O's. You know what I mean? We rapping. You know what I mean? State of Maryland. You know what I mean? Yada mean. I saw it's crazy. I saw Jessa Lurs on Tamron Hall show. It was a repeat, but I saw it this morning for the first time. I don't know how when it aired, but it was a repeat. Nevertheless, here there. And Tamron was saying how our lingo is here in Maryland, that we country and stuff like that, and just hilarious. Had to set the record straight on the lingo. Switchblade 9448. I feel stressed out boxing. I feel Zuffa is just that new toy right now. Yeah. I agree. You know, time won't give me time, 'cause time make lovers feel like they got something real. You know, yes, nothing but time, 'cause time won't give me time. Zuffa needs time. We can't put the crown on their head yet. You know, let's they gotta last a year or two, or at least let them get 2 years in, feet wet, and what it do, Switchblade, and then I can make my assessment, you know. But they getting off to a good start, you know, inshallah, you know, they getting off to a good start. So we gonna go with that, you know. So I'm thankful for that, you know. So we gonna do it like that, you know. Yeah. Time will tell. But let's get back to the Benevidez versus Usyk. I ain't going against him. I ain't going against Benevidez no more. Win, lose, or draw, I ain't going against him. Yup. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Yup. Every time I second guess myself, and this dude, he performed time at the time, his work ethic, you'll be crushing spawn partners. Like, it'd be hard for him to get spawn partners. The dude, man, is, I was talking to Coach Kenny, and Coach Kenny was saying that back a few years ago, that that Benevidez was gonna eventually fight at heavyweight. They came in at 196.8. that night. Taylor to take this Benevidez. 74.5 reach. Zordo had him on a reach. Yeah. Time at the time. Switchblade, he did his thing. I'm watching it now, y'all. He flicking the jab. He showed me a little more. Zordo was strong, came out strong. Trying to pose his will. Benevidez right in front of him, trying to figure him out. Slipping, high guard. Zordo should have took advantage of it. He tried Benevidez's chin. Woke up the monster. Ooh. Yo, that Usyk fight, he a different animal. You know how they try to do. They try to they move the goalposts. They move the goalposts. He on the rope, he showed defense. I don't know if that shell would work against Benevidez. I don't know. I don't know, man, but I can tell you one thing. The dude, I call him Tech 9. Sit through. He could box good enough to avoid heavyweight power. Cause them some big dudes. Yeah. Now, sit through. What it do, champ? Everybody, yo, do me a favor, smash that like button. Let's talk science, y'all. Pounds per square inch. It's a lot of things he would have to do different with Usyk. And one of them would be at least coming in at, I don't know what their hydrate weight was, what they hydrated at, but he came in under the 200-pound mark. He definitely would have had to come in at least, I think, 218, 220. I think he would. Let me see. How much Usyk weigh, y'all? Let me see. Let me see how much Usyk weigh. Okay, Usyk weighs 226. 226 pounds. So I would say because Usyk actually is a blown up cruiserweight. So yeah. Sit through. Usyk got like a tour Tyson frame though. He at 226. So I'm figuring fight night. If Betsy Willie, it's a lot of questions need to be asked. Can he hurt Usyk enough to keep Usyk honest? And Usyk is a big task, you know, the shoes to fill. Usyk eating stuff and destroying stuff. But I'm sure the monster, a.k.a. Tech 9, is up for the task. He would have to box a little bit more with Usyk, stay behind that jab and reach. I'm going to have to do the tail of the tape on those guys and put them side by side measurement wise. And I need to watch a little bit more update of Usyk and see what I get. That's what I'm saying. Usyk is a great boxer, but Benevidez showed a lot of boxing qualities in the last couple of fights, using his reach a little bit more. But I think he can make the adjustments necessary. But I need to get a Rize then assessment of them two bumping heads. So that would be nice. Yeah, that definitely would be nice. But like I say, I'ma watch Usyk. I haven't seen him in a while, but I'ma watch him. And I'ma watch him and then watch Benevidez, study them too, and I'm gonna break it down for y'all. What I see, tactical wise, out of both of them, being able to set their opponents up, how well they listen to instructions in the corner. And who could take who punches after they get hit and keep coming forward without hesitation of getting their offensive arsenal off. So we gonna see. Sit through say, I know if he can hang with Usyk, if he beat Atamu. Yeah. That would be a good one. There's fights to be made. That'd be Joseph Atamu. That would be a big money fight. That would be a big money fight. And that would be a barn burner. But I think they need to market that the way they need to market it. And definitely T-Mobile Arena event, definitely pay-per-view. But they need to make sure that undercard that they had them two guys on is the co-main and the fight, the co-main, which I like to say, those two before the major one need to be two big names. Your co-main, and your main. And some good up and coming talent. They gotta start opening up the gates, and that's what I think Zuffa is doing, opening up the gate to give the people the opportunities that they need to have to get to the limelight, because we know it's always somebody coming up in the rafters. There's always somebody coming in the rafters. So definitely. Yeah. Somebody coming in the rafters. So we definitely need to keep the talent going. It's a lot of talent out there, and we need to see it displayed, and the money is out there to be made. Make sure you pick the right venue, great food, drinks, atmosphere, the stars come out. So definitely you gotta pick that and keep that going. So that's where we at with that. But nevertheless, nevertheless, you gotta make sure that co-main, you can't have the co-main and the main event nice sit through, but everything else jump because you try and salvage money. And this is what some of the promoters do. They mess themselves up when they trying to salvage money, the squeeze a lemon out of the grape, putting a great main event, a subpar co-main, and undercard weak. If they put the right competition, people come and see. Let's say some people, I like me personally, I like to be there from the start to the finish. I like to be sitting in the seat watching from start to finish because I'm scouting talent and weight divisions. I'm taking no Showtime. The guy tell my baby girl, I say, what's going on? The Smoothie King. Mike Rhymes, 6084. What it do, champ? Yeah, so tell them definitely having the right people on the card, man. So that's important. Definitely important. Yup. Definitely is important. Can't have no subpar undercard. Another good fight would be Benevidez versus the winner of Wardley versus Dubas for the WBO heavyweight title. Then fight Usyk for undisputed. I agree. Totally agree. Yup. Warm him up. But I know the Mexican monster. He wouldn't be mad if you throw him in there right at Usyk. But I think that I would like to see him get a tune-up heavyweight fight, and that would be perfect. Du Bois or Wardley. I totally agree. That was two good choices. Yeah. I don't know if I would want to just throw him in there with Usyk. Yeah. I don't think I would just want to throw him in there with Usyk. Let me see something. Yeah. Usyk is A stud. Let me see. 20-0. All knockouts. Wow. Maybe Rize. I like that. Brian King B. Falcom 7442. What it do? Cinco de Mayo next year after he get Bivol out the mix. Usyk Anthony Joshua. I'm watching a little highlight reel for us. Doing my homework. Usyk definitely way smaller than Anthony Joshua, but he bringing that cruiserweight mentality to the heavyweight division. High volume punches. Usyk strong too. He explosive. This round 10 of 12. Usyk got gas tank. He's standing right in front of Joshua. Usyk is a warrior. He outwill you. He outwill you. He got good feet. Because Joshua, a way bigger guy. Being round 12. Anthony Joshua, look, he gassed. 36 seconds left. He gassed. He rushing in. Yup. Yeah, that's he could that style Usyk fight. That probably would be pretty good for Benevidez. Who he got? He got Du Bois. No, Witherspoon. Oh, nah, he a sitting target. Witherspoon is. He quick jab. Southpaw. Nice stiff jab. Good head moving. Yeah, like Evander Holyfield was a cruiserweight. He got a lot of gas in the tank. Witherspoon, a big dude. Usyk got a lot of energy. He wear you down. Oh, yeah. You got to stop that, ref. They going to stop that. They stopped it. Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, this is a winnable fight for Mexican Monster. Mexican Monster lets his hands go too. Max Reno too heavy. He is southpaw. He got nice jab. Tough, gritty. Strong left. Good head movement. Stay in his boxing stance. He more of a head hunter. He don't look like to be a big body puncher so far from the highlights that I'm seeing. He stay on you. He smother you. No, not a good body puncher though. Oh my God, he knocked Bello through the rope. Oh, this night. Yeah, he a lot of high volume punches though. Yeah, sit through. Yeah, tough fight, action packed all the way through. You know, that's what we want to see. That's what the fans asking for. Bam, he came around with that left. He hit him with that 1-6. Bam. Oh my God, he stretched him out. A lot of them guys, they standing in front of Usyk. They can't get out of the way. That's, yeah, Usyk strong too. Yeah. Yo letting his hands go. Yeah, that would be a good one. I could see how the Mexican monster could win this. Because the Mexican monster high energy, high volume, and he lets his hands go. Yeah. Yeah, he can definitely winnable fight. Oh, that dude too small. Yeah, Benevidez got them quick hands. But like I said before, um, I could see how that could be a winnable fight for Benevidez. But it's gonna be it's gonna be an all out freaking war. It's gonna be an all out war. Let's make that fight happen, man. Make sure that co-main event, shoo on there and fighting something nice. Abdullah Mason, uh, uh, and put together a nice undercard. Yeah. Yeah, Usyk, like I say, he ain't real big for the heavyweight division. Yo overwhelm you. He come around the guard with that right hook left. He almost looked like Tank a little bit. A bigger version of Tank. But the only thing Tank got him with is body punches. Tank tack that body. So who y'all got, y'all? Who y'all got? Usyk or the Mexican monster? Who does he fighting? Oh, that's what you call him. That just fought Deontay Wilder, I think. Oh, wow. Usyk showing that he backing up, he could box. Is that Dylan? Yeah, he lets his hands go. He the engine that could. He threw a lot of punches per round, and that gonna work right in um uh Benevidez favor. Both of them are high volume punches. Yeah, both of them are high value punches. But he looked like a big version of Tank. The way he throwing them punches. But like I say, what Tank do better than Usyk is attack that body. You know you strong when you knocking people out from body shots. Yeah, Max Reno too heavy. I'm saying it. He coming from all angles. Oh, that's when he was in the cruiserweight division. But it ain't a lot of money down there. Usyk is an awkward boxer. Would Benevidez had problems? No. I don't think. I mean, it's a big fight. It's a big fight, you know. Yeah, Benevidez, he'll make the adjustment. A Tech 9 against a Gatling gun, basically. It would be a Tech 9 against a Gatling gun. And it would be a high volume statistic boxing match. Because both of them like to let their hands go. Both of them dudes like to let their hands go. So that we not going to skip out on. Double M Mexican Monster for the win. Yeah, that would be a big feather in this game. Usyk has a very good left over straight hand. Dorian Brown, what it do? Sit through. I don't know, coach, right now. I can't see nobody beating Usyk. Hey, if there's anybody out there to do it, it would be the Mexican Monster. Gregory Pratt, what it do? 2482. What it do, champ? Max Reno too heavy. I see it too. Like Benevidez is tall. He long. He a high volume puncher. He could box. He know how to work behind the jab. And he rose a lot on defense. Dorian Brown, what it do? But a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. You got two warriors, and I would love to see it. I would love to see it. And Benevidez is a naturally heavy fighter with fast hand speed. Yup. Yup. They don't know Benevidez was a fat boy when he was young. I don't see Miss Mona in the chat tonight. Hope she all right. That's inedible. You popped in. What it do, champ? What it do? What it do? Who you like, Def? Usyk or Benevidez? Let me hear from your standpoint of view. Not for nothing, Kid Austin and his father are really delusional. Well, you know, they fighting to get the big payday. I don't blame them. You know, to be honest, you know, if he wanted his son slept, hey, he gonna take the millions, ride off to the sunset. They want that 5 mil payday. That's what they going for. 5 mil. I'm not mad at him, but when he's saying put his family in a good position, life changing, and I respect the fact that he want his son to get in there with the best, and you only gonna know if you in there, you know. So I'm not hating on him. I ain't go over vax with it do, champ. Yeah, but who you got, Speedy? Anglo Vox. Who you got, Benevidez or Usyk? I gotta hear this. That's inedible. Who y'all got? Come on. Type those hit them keys. I wanna know who y'all got. Talk to me. Speedy, talk to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh. You already know, champ. Get up. I get up 4 in the morning. The day was a tough one. But I don't feel too bad though. Really, I feel better than what I did the other night. That's I think Ben can get the W. Won't be easily. Definitely can't try to stay in the trade though. Have to outwork Usyk. I agree, man. Usyk be all over the place, in and out jerky, man. I would love to see that fight. I definitely would love to see that fight. But I think Benevidez could pull it off. Yeah. He gonna come in prepared. No one's talking about Benevidez grabbing the WBC cruiser quick, taking it from Michael John. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Speed, I just watched this highlight reel. Maybe you need to go back in and watch his highlight reel. And I think that reaching that high volume pumping will give uh uh um problems. That high volume, that long reach. Yeah, I think um yeah, I think he'd give him a lot of problems. You lost 4,500. You got David beating Usyk too. That should be David's next fight. Easy peasy. You know David ain't worrying about no easy fight, man. You know that. So y'all think he becomes heavyweight champ? Yeah. Badu Jack ain't the same. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he definitely can fight at heavyweight, but I don't know. I would like to see him take something. Man, that dude was big though. Zordo was big. He wasn't no small boy. Yeah, I think he becomes heavyweight champ. I think he becomes heavyweight champ. Benevidez is a great fighter. Just don't see heavyweight. Benevidez is a great fighter. Just don't see him as a heavyweight. Well, shit. When he was a kid, he was overweight. He was obese. He was a big boy as a kid, and got into boxing and lost that weight. So I don't think the weight is an issue. Me personally, I don't think the weight is an issue. Yeah, I don't think the weight is an issue, cause you gotta understand, Angle Ovox. You gotta understand that Benevidez is tall, he long, he rangy, he quick. Um, he remind me of a Tyson Fury type built fighter. A little bit more better looking physique, but almost the chemistry is similar on the makeup tip. But yeah, I think he could definitely become heavyweight champ. I don't see why not. Yeah. 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 But that would be interesting. It's a couple more fights for him to make at cruiserweight. But let's see. Let's see. Let's definitely go for it. That's all we could do. Go for it. But that performance against Zerto. And Zerto touched him a few times too. And he answered with counters and slips. A couple of little times I thought he sit still a little too much for me, but he wouldn't be able to do that against Usyk. He wouldn't be able to do that against Usyk. Yeah, but definitely, man. Both of them got good jab. Usyk got good jab, good head movement, good bounce, good ring generalship, speed, snap, power on his punches. Those two styles are very interesting styles. You know, both of them are very interesting styles. But yeah. I would love to see it. I would love to see it, man. But all right, y'all. We can ready to close this show out. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. God, get ready for tomorrow. Get some rest. Get some sleep. The day was super busy today. Hit us all at one time. IBF is vacant. Malikan has WBC and David has WBO, WBA. So that's where the titles are. Respect. Melody Queen 27. Good show. Much love, Coach Squeeze and the Rize family. See y'all Friday, inshallah, at 9 p.m. Stretched Out Boxing. Appreciate you. Peace, love, happiness to everybody in the chat. Be safe. Love y'all. We got fights coming up. Coppin State. I can't wait. Right up the street. I definitely want to be up in the house, grabbing some interviews in the fighters' locker rooms and moving around. That would be God willing that he allowed me to see that event. And on that note, man, my closing arguments is Benevidez showed me a lot of different things Saturday night. Added weaponry, defensive moves, counter punching, quick jab when he had the jab. He showed me that he was more than a monster. He had a mindset with the monsterish mentality. Great job. People always try to move the goal post when you do something, and I just gotta give him his flowers. Great job, young man. Great job to his dad, keeping him well-rounded. And on that note, shout out to All Access International for setting up the show. Keep him in y'all prayers. Shout out to Miss Lloyd, the First Lady of the Rize Podcast. Keep her in y'all prayers. Limp Ball Smarmy, a.k.a. The Bible, Coach Kenny, and Coach Calvin, Mr. Will. In the words of Mr. Will, keep it greasy and the comb easy. Gregory Pratt say his closing arguments. Benevidez was crafty as you know what. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Be safe out there. Be vigilant. People losing their minds out here. You could be in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we not claiming that. Just stay vigilant, man. And peace and head crease. It's your boy, the Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. I'm out.